Okay, so I want to do a quick. Well, it's not even quick. It's just um, a video about black people. What's the video about,
First and foremost, man, y'all know y'all gotta follow me on Twitter, B. Alright? I'm not gonna keep saying this every video, man. Just follow your boy. But we talking about you AFCs today. Fucking shooting up the party and shit. Talking about that Surfside shit that happened. Oh no, I got enough of my sister.
What?
Yeah,
Where are you going?
Surfside.
Okay, so apparently there was a party at Surfside or whatever, and some people, I guess, started shooting for whatever reason. I guess it was between cliques or whatever, and some lame shit like that. And some people ended up dying. Well, one guy died. I saw it on Twitter. But my main point about the whole situation is the black on black violence and kind of how it's very unnecessary now and how it's gotten out of hand. I feel like if you go into a party and you're going there to have fun, then go there to have fun. There are so many people, so many women walking around. It's like pussy on a stick walking around the beach. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people you can talk to or whatever and just have fun. You do not need to bring a gun to the beach. You don't need to shoot over a girl. You don't need to do anything unnecessary. I mean, just have. I feel like when it comes to black people events and stuff, it's like people get bold and they can't fight, but they can easily shoot somebody. And I feel like it's just unnecessary and it's childish and it's just ridiculous. It's kind of like overtaking the black society, I guess you can say, that we're easily ready to shoot up a a person, like a guy or whatever, or someone of our same ethnicity, instead of just going ahead and just fighting it out. Like if you have a problem with somebody and you feel like you need to fight, or it's like there's tension between the two of you, then go ahead and fight. But besides that, don't shoot up people because innocent people will die, especially if you know it's in the area where innocent people will die. Innocent people will die, and it's just ridiculous. It's unnecessary, and it's like your people these days or AFCs, they taking this shit too far. I feel like if you have a problem with somebody, be an adult and deal with it as adults, especially if you're in college. You need to get over yourself. I don't know. I mean, I feel like they had a picture of the guy that died all over Twitter. That was unnecessary. And I don't know. I feel like he shouldn't have died over a stupid, immature situation. I mean, it's basically like college students or whoever the fuck they were being children these days because they can't deal with things like adults. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you are in college or you say you're in college, you consider yourself an adult. But obviously, from that situation, people don't consider themselves as adults because they're not acting like adults. If you have a problem with somebody, then deal with it in a respectful way. And when it comes to black people hating on black people, if you see somebody doing something and they're black, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't hate on them all of a sudden. I feel like that's the same thing with girls too, and that's how I've been feeling for the past couple of days. I had to stop myself. 'Cause when I would see another girl and she would be black or whatever, I know we would give each other this certain look where it was like, ugh, I don't like you. You know, and I feel like I don't know you, so why would I look at you in that way? And I know that I would do that a lot. And I had to stop myself a couple years ago because that's just unnecessary. If I don't know a girl, then I don't know her. I don't care what race you are. I don't know you. So I'm not going to judge you unless you give me a reason to. And I've noticed this especially in college that people look like black girls will look at each other all kind of crazy and stuff like that, and I don't like that. So I've stopped doing that, and I feel like it's just not necessary. But I don't know. That's just how I kind of feel about the situation. But I don't know.
Yo, let me hit you right back, H. Yeah.
Oh,
Alright, so she gave her 2 cents.
5 cents. This has been 5 minutes.
I mean, at the end of the day, I felt like, first of all, it's way too many chicks for y'all to be shooting at parties. If y'all niggas are real thugs and y'all niggas really got beef with each other, yeah, y'all niggas do some thug shit and arrange a meeting place where nobody is gonna get hurt that's not involved with the situation, and pick a place where there's not gonna be cops. I feel like you so-called thugs, I feel like that's part of y'all game. I'm once to y'all AFC shit. Y'all niggas, y'all AFCs need to stop doing that shit, man. Stop going on parties and fighting, knowing that there's gonna be cops that'll break it up in seconds. If y'all niggas really got beef with each other, then beef it out. You know what I mean? That's first and foremost. And secondly, y'all know y'all some hoes for posting up that fucking picture on Twitter, man. It ain't have to go that far.
For
You
real.
gotta have respect for the dead, man. 'Cause you know, if you were dead and somebody popped you, you wouldn't want that picture all over fucking Twitter, man. So that's secondly right there. And thirdly, y'all are not gonna see Ayo at 20 black parties anymore, man. 'Cause I gave y'all niggas a chance on some real shit. And I could call y'all niggas niggas because I'm not a nigga. I'm African. So I gave y'all niggas a chance, man. And for real, I give y'all niggas a chance, and that's it. Y'all niggas get no more chances from AO anymore, man. So if you know some white boys fuck with me, man. Cause I fuck with white boys, man. White boys are all about partying peacefully, you know what I'm saying, man. It's just sad that our black community has come to a place where, you know what I'm saying, where every fucking party has to end up in a shooting.
Yes,
I'm
it
tired
makes
of that
no
shit, man. Like,
sense. It's like if somebody is bothering you, or some guy is getting on your nerves or whatever, and you feeling heated and you don't, and you feel like you want to fight him, you can either take that shit somewhere else where the two of you can fight peacefully and your friends are around. But when it comes to people who are trying to go somewhere and have fun and just enjoy the break and just be with their friends and just have careless, careless, and just have careless, free, safe fun, then don't ruin it for everybody. If you a hothead or whatever and you feel like you have to bring a gun because you're a weak ass bitch and you need to bring it to the club or to an event or whatever because you don't have hands and you can't fight and you're a pussy ass nigga and you feel like you need a gun by your side and your boys, then by all means go ahead and do that somewhere else. But when people are trying to have fun and when people want to just go out and hang out with their friends and just have a good time and make memories with people that they love and want to get to know, then by all means, don't bring that shit around other people because you're ruining everybody else's day over something that most likely is going to be childish. And I feel like guys these days are so quick to be trigger happy, and most likely African Americans too, because it's like a pride thing, like an ego thing. You need to get your priorities straight because the first thing I know is my education is more important than trying to show everybody that I'm a bad bitch, because I could care less if somebody calls me a bad bitch or not. The whole point, I'm not going to bring a gun or I'm not going to try to fight somebody just to prove myself. I feel like if somebody has something against me, then that's their own problem. But in the black community, I know that I had problems, with other black people and whatnot. But I feel like as a black person myself, I'm going to stick by somebody if they need my help. And if somebody has a problem with me, I'm going to try to deal with the most respectful way. I'm faded. I'm not even going to lie. But for real, like the black on black crime has to stop. And it's just childish.
it's very
I
childish.
feel like we as a community should stand by each other because at the end of the day, that's all we got.
It's
And
very childish. It's very, very obvious what's going on.
it is.
Killing each other.
But
You ready to talk about Trayvon Martin and all that?
yes,
That
everybody was
motherfuckers
talking about
and
that
we're killing
online.
ourselves.
Everybody was talking about
But we never
Trayvon
talk about how
Martin
we're killing
on
ourselves with our
Twitter,
own
but it's
fucking gun.
like people, our black people are shooting our own black people, and that really has got to stop. People have got to think before they react, and I feel like there isn't that much thinking in the black community when it comes to people having drama and oh, so and so stole my girl. Who gives a
Mm-hmm.
fuck about that girl? You know what I'm saying? There are so many people around here who are trying to better themselves and trying to make a positive reaction for the black community.
And
And there are
guys,
people, shut up. There are people back there who are
fuck
just,
that, shut up.
there are people back there who are just.
And guys, shooting up parties does not get you chose, by the way, man.
It doesn't. Being a
On some
gentleman
real
and being
nigga shit.
cool gets you chose.
That's a real nigga shit, man. All because you shoot somebody doesn't mean you're gonna get chose. You're most likely not gonna get chose. Because that shows how much of an AFC you are, how much how frustrated you are. That's the definition of AFCs. You guys are frustrated, so you're shooting each other. So stop that, man. And I'm not gonna give you too much of an AO either. Because you guys don't even deserve me, man. From what I'm seeing from you black people's action, y'all were to shoot each other. Y'all probably hating on me right now trying to shoot me. But I'm not gonna be at those parties, man. Well, you can catch me on Twitter at It's Haiti, bitch. Holla.
But yeah, I don't know. We were thinking about the situation and about black on black crime, so that's why we decided to make this video. But that's basically what I have to say. Is love thy neighbor and know that it's not okay to have black on black crime when there are so many people. Stop it! Oh my fucking god! But there are so stop not playing with you. On a serious note, though, there are so many people who try to stress the fact that black people should educate themselves. Stop the black on black crime because at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
black people need to stay together, and that's how I feel. And after this situation, I really realized that it's like no matter what you say, our generation is really fucked up, and black people don't understand that as a community, we need to just stick together. And I feel like if there is a situation going on, especially when it has to do with a dumb broad, then you need to move on. Because there are so many girls out here who are just willing to flash their pussy in your face and you can get that. So, all I know is me personally.
And this comes from a chick, too.
Me personally, if it came to me dating a certain race or whatever, I'd date any other race than the black race if I know that this is where we're ending up. Because I'd be damned to stand next to a black man who does this childish shit. That's exactly why I'm dating an African right here. Because they don't do that shit. Well, But, yeah, that's how I feel about the whole situation.